Okay, well, we're getting a slightly late start today, but Elise managed to just bring her breakfast in the car.
What? It's good.
We've had some debacles in the past of Elise eating in the car and then the food getting everywhere,
Oh my goodness.
but we're gonna try to keep it to a minimum this time, and hopefully she'll eat all of that potato and egg dish.
It's like my favorite breakfast ever. It's so good. So good.
And we're really only running about a half an hour late. We're on our way up to Sandstone Peak, and it should be a really excellent hike today.
All right, so here we are at the Sandstone Peak trailhead. We are about to do about a 6.25 mile trail run. This is one of the most beautiful peaks in all of the Santa Monica mountain range. You can see where we're starting out. That's the ocean down there. It's kind of fog covered right now, but we are heading up all of these peaks. It's gonna be a big loop around the mountain, taking us up about 1,000 feet, and we're gonna do some off-trailing as well, I think. But it's gonna be a great time. Excited to take you guys along. This is one of our favorite treks.
This is one of those trails where the great views start immediately. So the first fork in this trail comes early. You can head left up to Sandstone Peak, or you can go right on the Mishe Mokwa trail, which is what we're gonna do because, as you'll see, it's a beautiful trail run around the mountain. And don't worry, we'll still get to Sandstone Peak.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
It's one of the many beautiful off-trail viewpoints that you get on this trail. Sometimes you only need to go 50 or 100 yards off trail and you just get these great drop-offs. It's incredible.
Ooh. All right, back to the trail. One of our favorite trail turnoffs is to Balance Rock. We're gonna take you guys up there. It's a short little trek up the hill. So it's definitely not a well-maintained trail, but it is a trail. And you guys can see Balance Rock up there is where we're going. It's not too much farther ahead, but it is so cool, isn't it? I always want to topple it over. I feel like it's a challenge that I always fail.
It's really an incredible geological feature. Some people think it was put there by aliens because they argue there's no possible way such a big rock could be balanced on another rock, but geologists assure us that erosion makes it possible. We have arrived at Balance Rock. Pretty awesome. Really goes straight up, and it's kind of astonishing that it can balance just on this little thing. Honestly, it's well worth the extra mile, don't you think, Elise?
Yeah.
Elise is now going to try to unbalance the rock. Can you imagine? I mean, I guess this would probably go really viral if she was to push it over. But
Going for it, guys.
but
Wait.
But I would feel really bad about it.
It's not happening.
So earlier I was telling the story of how some people think the rock somehow placed or was landed there rather than it being a process of erosion. And Elise is apparently, what'd you say?
I thought that it landed there. I thought that it fell onto that rock quite perfectly in a position so that it wouldn't topple over.
Elise felt that this giant rock just landed in the perfect spot somehow, rather than being due to geological processes.
This is why you gotta pay attention in high school biology class, you guys.
Did you see that biology class?
What, geology?
I think that would be more likely to be geology.
You don't take geology in high school, though. I thought maybe you would study geology in biology.
I don't think you do. I think biology is the study of life forms, not rocks. The bio means life.
Shut up, I'm a bio
Logi
major
means
and
study.
I study geology.
Bio stands for life.
They made me study the rocks.
Well, clearly they didn't.
You see what I have to put up with, you guys?
All right, back to the trail. Okay, after a minor off-trail misadventure, we are back on the main trail and we're about to start trail running again. Just wanted to show these burned trees. This used to be the most beautiful little forest area, but a huge forest fire swept through here about, what, 2 years ago?
Yeah, a couple years ago.
And so all the kind of shade is pretty much gone. I guess that just means bring more water. Still a very beautiful hike, but without the leafy. It is kind of sad, yeah, without the leafy trees. Anyway, you want to run ahead? Yeah. Let's go. Time to start running. Okay, so as Elise gets up here, I'm going to show you the main trail goes around here to Sandstone Peak, but we're going to branch off to the right. There's these little water towers that you can see, 2 of them, and this is a kind of an off-trail route we're going to go, and you'll see why once we climb it. Super cool rock scramble. Beautiful views all around. Cliff going kind of straight down. Very neat. We'll go up this way. Gorgeous up here. Look at this sweep. Little bit of a drop off. Endless miles of ocean and clouds, deep valley, back to Elise.
You guys didn't think we could make it a whole trail run without Adam stopping for a snack in a beautiful location, did you? I quite like this spot. I'm going to join you.
Good spot.
Awesome trail run.
Really good trail run.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can see the ocean out there, but it's just clouds and ocean for as far as the eye can see. And mountains over here.
Yeah. Good snack spot.
Well, that was a great lunch stop, and now we run our way over to Sandstone Peak. So the turn off to Sandstone Peak is coming up. Make sure it's kind of easy to miss if you're trail running. It's just this little thing up to the right here. Elise just missed it. Elise, up here. You could not have proved my point any better. Thank you for that. It's a fork off to the right, and it just heads kind of up very steeply, and that gets you up to Sandstone Peak. Well, Elise got roped into taking a picture for a big group, but I climbed all the way over to the edge of the rocks, and it's pretty nice. I'm over here by myself, and look at the views from up here. All the way down to the lakes down there in the valley. That's pretty cool. And that's about as good a view of the valley as you could ever want to get. So really ocean to valley. Elise is unfortunately stranded over there with all the tourists, unable to find the route. Just go down. Now she made it. Good job.
Trying to strand me out there.
This is definitely the spot to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this. This is
awesome.
Spectacular.
Wow.
Well, that was a pretty nice climb up to Sandstone Peak. And I think now we just have to head back back down to the car, which you can see all the way down there. So it's all downhill.
It's gonna be a fun trail run down.
Let's go. Wow, you can't really beat this descent in terms of all around views. Oh, there's an ocean view. God, that was something. We're getting towards the bottom now. The views just do not quit.
Okay.
Excellent.
That's a great
That
start.
almost went wrong.
All right, we're almost back down at the parking lot. So what do we think went right and what do we think went wrong?
Well, definitely what went wrong was I had a fairly spectacular fall on our kind of a shortcut down from the Sandstone Peak.
I'm so sorry, you guys. I didn't catch it on camera.
The bummer was I got it pretty cut up, but that wasn't so bad, but I broke our GoPro. However, given that I am, you know, occasionally prone to the off-road adventure, I did get the GoPro insurance, so we'll see whether or not that actually works.
Hopefully it works.
Hopefully that works. So that's what went wrong. Everything else was pretty great, right?
I mean, you guys saw. You guys be the judge.
I mean, honestly, it was really nice. We went for a shorter thing today, 7 miles, just under 1,500 feet of vertical. So after all the stuff we've been doing this summer, it honestly felt kind of like a jog in the park.
Yeah.
And that was really nice because it was beautiful and nothing wrong with an easy day.
Yeah, it's definitely a great one to do. We love this trail. Check it out if you guys can.
Climbing higher, running faster, going